everybody, here we are at the Barnes & Noble. As you can see there, whoa, shook the camera a bit there. This is, well, tomorrow's the last day of the sale, the Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble, and I'm gonna pick up probably my last purchases today. Got some stuff in mind, but I'm sure it's all picked over, so we'll see what we can get if they have anything I want. But yeah, let's head in. All right, Barnes & Noble, let's see what you got for us today. This is why we're here, the 50% off sale. It is ending tomorrow, but we're going to check it out, make some final purchases. But before we take a look at the Criterions, we're going to go to the new arrivals. This is the DVD side, and I'm going to check out the Blu-ray 4K side. All right, we got that Bloodlines Final Destination. Was that any good? I really did not pay attention to any of the chatter. Wait a second. The Little Buddha with Keanu Reeves? I've seen this. I had not heard that this was coming out. Huh. I don't think I'd ever watch it again, but it'd be cool to own. You know, I have a lot of Keanu films. Got ourselves that Cobra right there, that Arrow release. That's cool. I have that movie just on regular DVD. I think that's the only way I need it. So I don't expect I'd pick that up. What do we got here? Interesting. Got that eyeball. What does that say? Night Watch. Huh. Don't know much about it. I feel like everything else here has been here. Is this new? Clooney, Kidman. I don't even think I've seen that movie. I remember like seeing it around, but I never like watched it. I just watched 28 Years Later with Aaron Taylor Johnson. That was a good movie. I liked that. It had a weird ending. I don't like cliffhangers. All right, so check this out. They have consolidated the Criterion Collection in a way that leaves the top shelf completely blank. This is new. They really need a deep restock. You can see this area right here is free of films, and then this area here is very thin of films. Like, wow, picked over. So let's see, we got 310 to Yuma starting off. Age of Innocence. I wouldn't mind picking that up. I remember watching that when I watched all the Daniel Day-Lewis movies. I went through them all. I've seen every single one of his movies except Phantom Thread. I still haven't seen Phantom Thread. I had somebody recommend this to me, but I need to look into that. They said it was their most favorite movie of all time. But I don't know much about it. But man, this is great. People are buying. Look at that. There's only one Honora left. But I feel like they need to get better about the restocking because this is quite thin. They need to load this joint up again. I just got the big heat. That video was maybe a video or two ago. I got it through Amazon, though, because it was a little cheaper than 50% off. It was like, what, 60% off, 55% off? Can't remember now. Same thing with this film. I picked that up cheaper on Amazon. For some reason, they have a few movies a little bit more cheaper than others. Crumb. That's a documentary, right? See, I don't know if I would want to get Criterion documentaries, but I am interested in artists and stories about artists. You know, obviously I got Basquiat, but that's, you know, like a sort of dramatization biopic sort of thing. I wonder if they'd have any more artist movie biopics. I think they do. What is it? I can't even remember what it is. I feel like whatever it is, I might have even bought it. I can't think of what it is, though. All right. Oh, yeah. A Face in the Crowd. That's Andy Griffith right there. I watched a lot of the Andy Griffith show as a kid, so I don't know. I'm kind of interested in that one. Wouldn't mind picking it up. What does that say? Eyes Without a Face. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Funny Girl. There's a lot of Funny Girl here. Godzilla, 50% off. Gregory Peck over there. More Godzilla happening. With Nail and I already picked that one up. Grifters. Oh, man. I want to know more about Grifters. I need to watch that trailer again. I think I did watch it, but I'm kind of curious about it. How to get ahead in advertising. I Am Cuba. Heard good things about that. Ooh, Inland Empire. Nice. Blu-ray. I think they only have the Blu-ray, right? I don't think that's ever been upgraded. Interested in picking that up, though. All right. Nice. Jackie Chan. Clute. I kind of want to pick up Clute. Oh, the 3 and 4 Musketeers. Jojo Dancer. Kind of want to grab that as well. 4K. The Kid. Kiss Me Deadly. Let's see what we got up here. This is nice. I don't have to like reach up so high because everything's down one shelf. Normally filming this is a little bit more difficult. Long Good Friday, already have it. Lost Highway. Blu-ray. See, I think I went with a 4K. Not because it's like it needs to be in 4K, but just because it is in 4K, so I should pick up the 4K, I guess. I don't know. It kind of makes sense to me. I had a friend who said this was their favorite Criterion cover. It is nice. I like it. And again, the covers are kind of how I got 8.5. You're a long way away from the front. The covers of Criterion covers are kind of how I got into the Criterion collection, just the alternative covers. Mulholland Drive, that's one of my wife's favorite David Lynch films. I do want to grab a David Lynch today if I can. I kind of wanted to grab quite a few of them, but like Lost Highway I really wanted to get, but I just got those blues. Paper Moon, already got it. Peeping Tom, already got it. Picnic at Hanging Rock, already got it. Player, already got it. Ratcatcher, Real Life. I'm kind of curious about Real Life. Repo Man, already got it. Hey, right here, a little bit of Tangerine Dream. I don't have that on Criterion. I also don't know if I want it on Criterion. Some parts of me do, some parts don't care. Roma. I was not that big of a fan of that movie. The Other Roma. Scarface. Seven Samurai, I already got it. Oh, Shampoo. Slacker. I kind of want to grab Slacker eventually. I do like that movie. I've only seen it once, but I did like it. No, it influenced Kevin Smith a lot. Look at that. Not much here. Not much here. That is just thinned out. Thief, 39 Steps. Tony, To Die For. Look at that. Uncut Gems. Oh yeah, I want to get Uncut Gems. True Stories. I already have that, but on like snapper case. John Goodman right there on the cover. Vampire. Virgin Suicides. Oh yeah, The Wages of Fear. So I just learned from Holland that Holland Oates, that this is the original version of Sorcerer. So I kind of want to grab that now that I know that information. I didn't know that. What do we got? Winchester. With a Nail and I already got it. Yo Jimbo. And then you can count on me. Wait, this needs to be at the end. It starts with a Z. I'll fix that problem right now. Take care of that. All right. I think I know what I want. All right, walking out here, trying to get that thumbnail. It's raining now. This is what I got. Let's go home and look at them. All right, back home. Final purchases of the season. I'm not gonna go back tomorrow, and I don't think I'm gonna get anything online from Amazon. Anything that I still have on my list, I'll try and pick up next time, or in November, the next sale, or, you know, maybe send them out as Christmas gift ideas, that sort of thing. But anyway, let's get into what I picked up. First, is right here. A Face in the Crowd. So I grew up watching a lot of Andy Griffith with my dad, the Andy Griffith Show. And here he is in a movie where he's young. And I've never seen anything other when he's young other than the Andy Griffith Show. I have seen some stuff where he's older in movies. Like there was a Keanu Reeves film when Keanu was very young. It was made for TV movie, but I've seen that. I've seen, what is it called? Waitress. You know, he's shown up in other things as an old man, but I've never seen him young other than the Andy Griffith Show. So I was like, you know what? Let me pick up A Face in the Crowd. I know I've watched the trailer for it a long time ago. I mean, not super long, but like a couple years ago or something. And it looked pretty interesting. The way he's acting is like I've never seen him act before. So I was like, you know what? Let me check that out. And this is the last one that was there at Barnes & Noble. And man, wasn't it wild how like they moved all the stock down. They didn't have anything on the top row. I've never seen it that thin before. My goodness. They said they were going to restock because I was like, is this a sign of something that you're going to give up on this? And they're like, oh no, we're hoping to restock it. So hopefully they do. So yeah, glad to have this. Is this good? I haven't seen it. It's a blind buy, but you know, I love the cover art. So again, sometimes even if the blind buy isn't good, the movie itself, I still feel like I'm owning a nice piece of art here. And that's the nice thing with Criterion. All right. So next we got, this is one that I've had my sights on for a bit, and that is Jojo, a Dancer, Your Life is Calling, a Richard Pryor film. So, Richard Pryor from Illinois, Peoria, Illinois, and that's not too far from me. And I was like, you know what? Let's learn about his life story. That's what this is. It's like a semi-autobiographical sort of film. I believe he wrote it, directed it, and acted in it. I think he did it all. Did he write it? I'm trying to see. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, it would make sense because it's, you know, like his life. Yeah, right there, Richard Pryor. Director of photography, Richard Pryor. His name's all over this, right? Did it all. So yeah, I wanted to pick up this, and I like the cover art. Looks like a mosaic. See that? Mosaic of a variety of different tiles making up his face. And this guy had like one of the most wild lives ever. And I don't know. I was like, you know what? I want to see it put to film. I didn't even know this movie existed until it was announced. So, yeah, and then I forgot when it was announced about it. And then when it popped up on shelves, I wasn't paying too much attention to it. But then seeing some other people grab it, I was like, you know what? I need to grab that. So yeah, here it is. I looked into it a little bit more, and it seemed like something I definitely wanted to pick up. So, and my dad likes Richard Pryor. My dad loves stand-up comedy. So, yeah, both of these purchases make me think of my dad and how we would watch the Andy Griffith Show and how we'd watch stand-up comedy. So this is what I picked up: A Face in the Crowd and Jojo Dancer. Just curious what you think of these. Good cover art on both of them. Like them both quite a bit. But yeah, I'm glad to add these into the collection. The very last two films for this season. I kept saying I wanted to pick up some David Lynch films this season, and I didn't get a single one. There was Inland Empire. I almost picked that up, but after examining the box, there was a huge scuff on the front of it, damaging that sleeve, you know, that cover art right there. Like it was all scratched up and scraped. So, and it was very noticeable. It wasn't minor. It was very noticeable because it's such a dark cover. So I wasn't able to get Inland Empire. Lost Highway, they didn't have the 4K, and I was like, well, the 4K is available. I might as well, you know, just get the 4K whenever I see it. And then Mulholland Drive, I thought about it, but you know, we already have that one. But that is my wife's favorite David Lynch film, so I, you know, probably should get it eventually. And then Twin Peaks, but I already have Twin Peaks DVD, but still already have it. So it's hard to upgrade. But the ones I wanted to grab, Inland Empire and Lost Highway, couldn't do it because of the scratch, and then the other one wasn't in 4K. And I just feel like if it's in 4K, might as well get it just so you're safe years down the road. But anyway, this is what I picked up. I'm curious to know what you picked up. Let me know in the comments below. And then I should probably do like a complete haul vlog eventually, vlog, video, whatever. So I'll probably do that down the road. Show you everything that I picked up during this Criterion sale. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.